Welcome everyone! It is once again, time again, I guess, to have a little stream. Welcome everyone today to Cities Skylines. A game I haven't played on my channel thus far at all. But I do like playing it in private sometimes. And so I thought it would be awesome to do something special for my affiliate anniversary. It is the 5th one now, meanwhile, that I've been an affiliate on Twitch, and I decided due to Fallout Day and all the Fallout celebrations to do something Fallout-related still, but in a different game, and that is creating a Fallout City in City Skylines. I have downloaded a bunch of mods, I've made some mods myself ahead of this day, and on top of that. With that said, let's make a new game. Let's choose one that works with my custom map theme, which is called Arid Wasteland. I think it was this one. I think it was Lagoon Shore, even though I'm not very sure about that. And we will call it Fallout City. There we go. Hello, let's start by building some roads. Yeah, okay, I don't need a tutorial. I know how this works. So here we are in Sandy Shores, and as you can see, well, this one is quite deserted. Ha! Got it. So this is very New Vegas coded, but in addition to that, we have a very apocalyptic sky. So when I look up here, that sun is very scorching. We have a very, very red sky.
So, you are communist.
Very post-apocalyptic coded. We cannot really see the underground surface properly, but it's like very broken, like an arid wasteland after all. Yeah, and that's what it looks like. So, yeah, works for all the more tropical maps. So that's a thing. We can see those broken down roads right here. Let's firstly connect those two. So those are our two connection points to the outside world. So let's start with that one. I think what I will do is I will start building a roundabout at the very start of the city because that should help a lot. Yeah, I know how that works. Thank you. You don't have to tell me every 10 seconds. There we go. And just like that, we have the entrance and the exit to our city in a nice big roundabout. All right, so we have the entrance of our town. Now it's time to bring in roads. And one thing I will do that is very Fallout coded, of course, would be using dirt roads from here on out. Dirt roads are a very good way to start your city because their upkeep is so much low. You can see the upkeep is 19 cents per week. However, if we go over to the other road here that we just used earlier, that one has an upkeep of 32 cents a week. Maybe over here to the shoreline because, oh yeah, dude, we need power and water as well for the city to function. Well, this one looks like a river that flows down into the ocean somewhere in the distance. And we also have access to this river, which ends up in that ocean. So what I think we will do is we will use this one as a little poo canal. We could call it the Poonama Canal. Oh, we could actually, you know what? We could buy another town and build the Hoover Dam from Fallout New Vegas. Or in that case, the Poover Dam. God. It doesn't get any better, does it? Oh my goodness. Water. So there we have a water pumping station. That one will now pump fresh water from the river into our city. And then we put the outlet in here, maybe. Though I could imagine we do have also the water treatment plant. Because then we could, you know what? Here's a big brain idea. If we play it really smart, we place the outlet over here, and then we filter the water just before it goes through the dam into the next section, filter it there again, and we can pump fresh water somewhere down the very line. I was kind of tempted to build a water tower now at the very start, not gonna lie, due to the fact that, that would be very Fallout, kinda. I have to think of like, Conquered and Fallout 4, for example. Can you radiate the water? That would be nice. That would be pretty hilarious if we could. Sadly, I can't. But I would so be on that. Yeah, like have irradiated water would be quite the way to go. But we do have natural disasters, and the theme that I've selected here is that they have a very, very high probability of 100%. I don't know what exactly that does because I never played with natural disasters in this game. I bought that DLC only for this, or like for this stream in particular. I never had the DLC hereupon. So I hope you will appreciate that. Like this. There we go. We will do the same on the other side, I think, because we will also need industry. So I could imagine that we use the right-hand side for industry, and then the left-hand side for residential area where people can live. So the next thing we're gonna have to do is some zoning. So what we want to do is that we zone this area. Actually, you know what? We'll do a little bit of a European style here and there on occasion, with commercial area in between here and there, so that the citizens have an easy access to that. So we'll build something over here, and I guess something over here. For now, we have no demand for that yet, so we're overall white. But I think that should cover the basic services for the city. And let's play. Razor, tin cans, castles, glasses, hands, and shoes. Here goes to Fallout City. 5 years of Twitch affiliate and 5 years of Twitch affiliate being or something like that. I don't know what you would say in English. I'm a silly European. What do I know? Cheers, everyone. Also, I just realized that looks a little bit sus here. What I've built. I didn't even see that up front. It's a very, very weird shape when I look at that. It's just a happy human being with 4 legs. It's actually a virus stem thingy, you know? That's actually what it is. And when we go around now, we can see all these homes are predominantly very broken down. I also downloaded a prop that reminds us of the sanctuary houses from Fallout 4 a little bit, but we also have little shacks like here with at least like a big garden. So yeah, we have a very mixed through variety of houses here that are very Fallout coded. But yeah, also another thing I totally forgot to mention, because it shows us here the empty plant field. I also, with this theme, brought in some names that are auto-generated. We have the Bomber Way. We have the Cobra Road. What else do we have here? We have the Warthog Street, the Polygon Street, Lucas Stinger Street. There we go. Infected Narrows Road. We can also now see the underground properly of how all of that looks. And we're having a little of a sewage problem now. Okay, so that was a little bit too less that I spent on it. So let's increase that to, let's say, 70 and see how that one will work out. And there rises the moon. The apocalyptic moon that I actually made originally for a Fallout 4 mod. For Halloween mod, where you have a broken moon in the sky. I reused what I had there for this one. Yes. Let me see a moon rising right now that is, well, a little bit, let's say, in an unfortunate state. How close to Fallout is this mod? All this mod does that I have made is that, well, it looks very Fallout New Vegas-ish with that arid wasteland. With broken roads, and that's it. The other stuff comes down from like a pack that I downloaded called Slums, which has a lot of different, well, broken down houses and such, and I modified that further with some additional different houses myself and such. We also have a few cars. Here, for example, this one, I don't know if you can see that if I briefly click that. Post-apocalyptic Ford Mustang. Owner is Mammon Storm. I also chose a little bit odd names for people here. So we have, for example, Jake Dvornik. We have Ake Forgeman, Desdemona Kraken, Fred Tornado, God, Nelly Ryder, Belial Vampire. There you go. That's quite a wasteland name. Ketamine Mania. There you go. Yeah, instead of Caroline or, you know, like Clementine, it's a ketamine. Ketamine Mania, not ketamine, it's ketamine. That's how you pronounce it, of course. Kyle Deadeye, Sherlock Creepy Smiles. There you go. Reginald Rust. There you go. Dynan Bone Meal. Mystique Tornado. Seems like the Tornado's like having that post-apocalyptic Mustang, eh? Simon Duster. Watson Rain. Mo Grimy. There you go. And also, when we look at that truck, it's a post-apocalyptic van that Mo Grimy has. Let's just paint some more residential over here. There we go. Oh, no, wait. That's industry. Hang on. There we go. My yellow and green blindness just kicked in. There we go. We need green here instead. I think my game just froze. Uh-oh. Oh, we got the little hamlet. There we go. We also can build later on. We can actually build a vault. Once we have a population of 900, we can build a vault to keep people sheltered from natural disasters. Which is pretty funny. And then we can give those numbers like in Fallout itself. That would be pretty funny. Wait a second. This is not a roundabout. You see that? People... Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me update the road. This is not what I had in mind here. There we go. This is better. I'm sorry that it destroys your... I don't know why that would destroy the shops, but there we go. Now it's a roundabout. That makes a little bit more sense now. So weird how they were like turning left. Like, this is a roundabout. Please use it as such. Goodness. Americans and the road designs. Yeah, what is a roundabout, eh? There's a very crazy one in, what's the town called again in Britain? In Swindon. That's what the town is called. Hang on, let me look at this. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roundabouts in one. So no, Europe isn't that superior. What the fuck is a kilometer? Also, we can build now a clinic. I think we'll build it in the roundabout, actually. That sounds like a cool idea, to have all the important things in the roundabout. People be happy because they now have a clinic and I have no money. Wonderful. We are now a worthy village. Before that, we were very unworthy because we reached a population of 900. Just gonna leave a lurk while I go out for a walk and sitting lazily all day. Yes, please get some movement in. Your body will thank you. Otherwise, you will cause your blood veins to clog up. So make sure to move a lot, people. It's very important. There's somebody who... Oh, wait a second. Speaking of clogged up, I think we have a little bit of a plumbing service issue, which comes down to the fact that I didn't build anything in that regard. So let me do this and make sure all these homes are covered with some sewage. Covering them with sewage. This really is a Fallout City. Yes. Oh. There you go. The post-apocalyptic van. Is that how you... Oh my god. Baron Penetrator. No, that name is a little unhinged. God. Who doesn't know the infamous movie with a Baron Penetrator? Sounds like a typical forum username. Yes. God. We are a tiny town now. We have 1,400 people, and that means, y'all, that we have now the possibility to also have natural disasters. So let me briefly pause the game here and save it as well. And we go into this tab, disasters. We can see all the types of natural disasters we have. A nuke drop would be great. I know, right? That would be hilarious. There we go. That's what I'm doing. And then we need another wheel of severity. So this one will be 1 to 10 if I'm not completely wrong, right? So when you select one thing, you have to also select the... Do we have... Oh yeah, there's the severity. It goes up to 10. Okay. There we go. And then we can switch between the wheels. So first and foremost, what type of disaster should it be? Let's spin the wheel and let's have a look. It will be a tornado, I think. Ooh, it is a tornado. Okay, okay, okay. And then the question is, what kind of severity will we have for that tornado? It will be a tornado of severity. Uh-oh, please. Oh, okay. I think it's 1. Oh my god, I was nervous about the 10. Okay, a tornado of severity 1. I think we can handle that. So we go down to severity 1 and we select the tornado. And we just put it plain in the middle of the city, I guess. Because the tornado will have its own path. But yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And then at some point that tornado will spawn. So for each single Ko-fi donation, for each Ko-fi tip, that's what we are doing. It's very bright during the daytime here. I may have to adapt that a little bit. It's a little bit too bright for my taste. The intensity of the sun is quite intense. Oh, there's the... Look at this! Look at this ropey tornado! Also, we are having a little bit of an issue with sewage, but there we go. That's the tornado. Very, very ropey. A very, very teeny tiny tornado. I don't know where that came from. I think it came from over there, maybe. Maybe like a water spout that now has landfall. That could be a thing. So let me see. Maybe the tornado will fix the sewage. Maybe, yeah. We'll get rid of the homes that have no water availability for them. That would be a shitstorm. Oh my god. It really seems to be on the spot, though. Very weird behavior of that tornado. And there it dissipates into thin air. Okay, nothing, no harm was done. It didn't hit anything, luckily. But it's that for every Ko-fi tip, we will have another one. So there will be a lot of crazy stuff maybe in the future soon. When can we build a dam, by the way? When we have a... Oh my god, we need 10,000 population for a dam? Oh, damn. There was one lazy tornado? Yeah. He was just hanging out. He was just inspecting what's going on, reporting to his other tornado friends. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's a city we can destroy. Now, there we go. We are Boomtown. Okay, and there we go. A small emergency shelter. Okay, we need a little bit more. So let's go to, let's say, 75 for now. Or 76. There we go. Like Fallout 76. There we go. When we go through those streets, you can see a lot of variety of homes that are partially very broken down, very Fallout-esque, which is the whole idea of this run. So we have a long list of mods, and I said I don't have available right now, but I'll let you know once I do have that. And we built a nice little town today in our Stram. And a full list with all the mods will be in the video description below. Oh my god, a lot of people are dead suddenly that didn't die hereupon. Just now where we can build a cemetery. That's funny. Let's hope they will get there. That should fix it for now. Also, I think the police has a little bit of a situation going on. We see there is some high crime rate in the ice cube factory. What? A burglary in the ice... Well, okay, so what could you get in an... I mean... It's so hot outside. What do you do with those ice cubes? They're gonna melt in your hands. Okay, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. There's a burglary in an ice cube factory. This is maybe one of the hilarious things I've ever heard. I think the only thing that would actually beat it is if there was a burglary in an ice cream shop. I mean, maybe for the money, yeah. But like, you know. Also, we can make districts. Totally forgot about that. Okay, let's paint some districts. So first we have the industrial sector here. That is the Mutilation Valley Heights. Oh my god. Then we have those suburbs on the right-hand side here. The Alcatraz Hills. Oh my god. And then we have another one in the center here. The Grey Ditch District. There you go. Health availability very high. Average health 56%. Okay, I think we can increase the health services and budget a little bit because we make 4,000. Holy. How's the city working so well? I am very, very surprised about that. Not gonna lie. We got 75%. That should fix it for now. Oh yeah, let's see. I could build a shelter actually. Hang on. Let's build the first vault, everyone. Let's open it right at the entrance. If it would let me. Of the town, it doesn't let me. I want it like very middle. Let's build it over here. There we go. We now have a shelter and we call it Vault 0. Just Vault 0. It's the first one after all. Come on, yeah, the other way around. Come on, the other way around. There we go. Come on, you just had it. 1,000. So 1,000 people can shelter in here. So whenever we have catastrophes happening, this is where people can reside in. And also we got a coffee tip again. We have to go back to what type of... You know what? Let's start with the... Yeah. Let's start with the intensity first. Let's see what it will be. Intensity... Oh, is it 7? Okay, intensity 7. It is a thunderstorm. There we go. We get a thunderstorm of intensity 7. Thunderstorm intensity. You know what? I will make it 6.9. And then we... Thunderstorm of severity 6.9 is turning in. Oh yeah. How about you evacuate? There we go. As we just see a lightning strike in the back right now. There we go. Oh my god, those are very intense lightnings. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at oi. Which reminds me of a fun German sentence. When you want to tell somebody to go to hell, we don't tell them to go to hell. We tell them that a lightning shall strike them while they are having a shit. Dich soll der Blitz beim Scheißen treffen. The lightning shall strike you while you poop. Are we done now? There's a lot of... Oh my god, look at all the fires in the area. Okay, it should be done. Let's see. So, aftermath of the recent thunderstorm. No casualties! Let's go! Everybody survived! There we go. A lot of broken power lines here. Oh my god, this will be so bad to reconstruct. So, I think here, what would be pretty cool to have in the town would be a little plaza that looks like a radioactive sign from above. And this one. There we go. Okay, so now we have a center circle here. And then we need a bigger circle outside. I think I sadly will have to briefly pause the game and unzone some stuff here. I'm sorry, you have to leave again. Coming back to this one, which doesn't work because there's a house in the way. Okay, you have to move out. Sorry. Let's remove some roads here temporarily. So we can build this one. There we go. So we need basically one here. Like this. Like that. Yep. Like this. Like that. And then like this and like that. Okay, yeah. There we go, we are a busy town. Reach a population of 4,800. Okay, let me go ahead and replace some roads here. So first and foremost, we do need a one-way road in the center here. But that way we can open the park again and get some additional money for people visiting the park, which still requires some electricity though. Let's build residential so that the power gets transferred over there. Oh, it doesn't. There we go. Now it transfers. Oh, okay. Now it should reside very soon. Very soon. There we go. Okay. Park area. sweet. Getting there, getting there. And there's another tip. Another thunderstorm. Okay. Another thunderstorm. The question is, what severity? What should the severity be? The severity will be... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Oh boy! Oh boy! A severity of 9. Close the eyes, wrap it around, there we go. And click. Out of city limits. Okay, then nearby. It also says out of city... there we go. Maybe I can build. Do I have the funds? Yes, we can build another shelter, maybe. Let me pause. This will be Vault 01 then. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everyone evade down into the shelters. A storm is about to arrive. A thunderstorm with a severity of 9. Okay, disaster done. Let's read the report. No casualties, buildings on fire 4, trees set on fire 1846, more than the last time. But no casualties, not much broken this time. Big town, there we go! We now have leisure specialization, we have campus areas as well, which will be very, very useful. Nice. Well, we're still making lots of money. I'm actually very impressed how well the city is going. There's really nothing to worry about right now either. I think we'll just let it grow slowly now to acquire a lot of funds. If you grow too fast, of course, you don't have much of a financial backup. So what I will do is fast forward this and let it grow slowly. Even though I see here there's an abandoned building. I also have here so-called ghetto parks that are like very ghetto-like. So if I build this park there, when we look at that, you can see now it's just a very destroyed playground here. Very Fallout-esque. So we have those two. Yeah, another one over there. Look at that. Some destroyed cars there. Very Fallout, but it still increases the happiness, so much for that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, there. Slowly we see skyscrapers building up here. There you go now. A lot of cars moving. Look at all these cars. Holy. But a time for a train. Yep, but we don't have the funds for that right now. I think buses and metro system would be good. But I gotta say, I really like... I mean, look at Radiation Park. Look at this. Look at this. Even from further away, it looks like an... I love it. I love it. You can clearly see it. Happiness. We increase the happiness of the residential and the commercial and the industry area. Dude! Okay, commercial spec to 76. But hey, other than that, we're having quite an effective city so far. Oni Furbreast Drive! Oh my god. Oni Furbreast! And there comes the sun. The scorching desert sun. So yeah, the environment was created by myself, including the textures. That was something that I made. I haven't uploaded that one yet.
It actually is now. Link is in the description.
There we go. Oh my god. But there's the Institute! There we go. That should now increase also the demand for living spaces. Wow. Oh my goodness. All the landfill sites are full. What's the garbage situation right now? Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And I won't be able to afford another incineration plant. Needs 30,000. Well, we are close to another milestone, aren't we? Of 10,000 people, which is a small city. Then we should be able to afford an incineration plant, but I doubt we can afford another tile to build the dam. Oh, damn. So you're running into a little bit of money troubles there, but I mean, we do still make plus thoroughly. That's not the problem. We just have to be more patient right now. I think that's basically it. They're one of a kind, once and never, but from time to time they can exist and disgust. I need that as a shirt. I came, I exist, I disgust. That is me. That is so me coded. That is so me coded. You never disgusted me. Yet. You mean I didn't disgust you yet? You never know how fast that can turn. Oh, how the tables turn. Oh god. How the turntables. Wiki wiki. Seems like we will have a very trashy problem in this town soon. Petty Junkman, yes, I know. We are working on it. We don't have the funds now. And we're making sufficient plus. You're just gonna be patient. There we go. We are a small city, population of 10,000. Let's go. And with that, we got a lot of money in the bank right now. There we go. Okay, so first things first. Let's see. What is the tile cost? 4,000. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Can we build the Puva Dam now? If we go over to electricity. Oh my god, this will be very expensive. If I build this. Not enough money. 6,000. Oh my god, this is a very expensive, chunky thing. But that will produce so much power. Hang on, how much power was that? I mean, let me see again. So if we started here and build it to the other side, 167 megawatts. That is like almost as much as we produce in total right now. So that the emptying status goes faster. And now let's just produce some money. For now, even though I just saw we have another landfill that could be useful right now in this current situation. So we have some backup for the others. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build another one over here. There we go. Just to have some backup. And then also the next mega project would be Subwise. Oh my god, we have so much to do. Ah, it's such a pain. Pooper Dam. Poover Dam. Like the Hoover Dam, but we call it Poover Dam. And the Punama Canal. Or maybe the Suez Canal. Got it? Like the Suez Canal, but Suez. The Suez Canal. Oh my god. There we go. Like this. And that is Megaton Hills. There you go. I love this. I love this. Very, very nice. Right? I really like it. I really like what we've built so far. And then also a big project would be replacing the dirt roads with normal roads to reduce the noise, and maybe roads with trees to really reduce the noise pollution, because I'm pretty sure that city is quite noisy with all those dirt roads, even though it's very Fallout-esque. It's just 5%, so... But the gel's capacity is slowly reducing. Oh no! Oh no! Y'all, alert! Alert! I don't have an alert sound on my...
No! God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
A meteor with a size of 6.2 is about to hit the city. Oh boy. Well, everyone go into your shelters. We only have shelters for 2,000 people. Meteor striking. Where is it striking? Where is it striking? Yeah, come on, close this thing. I want to see where the meteor comes from. Where is the meteor? Oh my god. 6.2 is above average. Oh, there it is. There it is. That comes. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Where does it land? Where does it land? Where does it land? Ooh, no! Directly onto our power generation plants! No! And there is a tsunami forming now! That is not good. Oh my god. Oh my god. They obliterated everything that produced energy. Literally everything that was producing energy is gone. Oh my god. And look at this big oh my god. Look at this. Look at this giant wife. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at this gigantic wife that's coming around. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stay in the shelters. What a catastrophe! Dude! From Fallout to Final Fantasy in a second, yes. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this will require so much funds to fix. Oh my god, we will lose so much money right now. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Okay. So first things first. Oh my god. I cannot rebuild that, why not? It'll be searched for survivors by disaster response unit before it can be... Oh my god. Disaster response unit. Well, we're gonna build this one then. Cannot build in water. Well, it's because it's... Oh god. Okay, let's build the disaster response unit maybe over here then. There we go. Out of money now. But they have to search the buildings now before we can actually rebuild stuff here. Oh my god, this is so bad. Imagine we would have built the dam already. Imagine we would have built the dam. Oh my god. Yeah, I cannot rebuild it right now. Oh my god, there's so much fire everywhere, so much... Oh my god, this is so bad. Well, I guess one thing we should do is disperse our energy sources a little bit. Can I go in landscaping and maybe level that terrace? So right click and then left click. Oh, that costs money as well. Oh shit. Okay, let's build this one for now. How many can I build? 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Okay, where is the power lines? One of them is broken. So let's build it over. Not enough money! Shit, we need a loan. We need a loan. We need a loan. Let's see. 20,000 should be enough. There we go. 20,000 should be enough in order to fix this. Oh my god. So build it over here. There we go. Build like a little energy park. And then in budget, we have to really increase the budget right now for energy by a lot. There we go. What's the energy? Yeah, still underperforming here. Let me... Oh my god, this is so bad. No, we need... Okay, we have a consumption of 200. We produce 157. One of these produces only 8 megawatts. Oh my god, this is so bad. Well, at least the disaster response unit is on its way. Do get a refund for these. For this one too. For this one too. For this one too. Okay. Different idea, different approach here. Let's get a refund for all of this. There we go. Let's flatten that area as originally planned. There we go. Close that hole. Oh, this costs so much. Look at this. We will need another loan. How much money do we have? We have 22,000. The other loan there is 60,000. That way we could build the dam that could get us the power that we need. So build it from here to there. 48,000 produces 48 megawatts. Why does it not produce as much as the other one that I planned before? Maybe because I did it differently there? Slope too steep. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Back to landscaping. Let's soften this out a little bit. A little bit smaller brush, please. There we go. Soften this one out. There we go. And then we build a dam from here over there. 66,000, but it produces 128 megawatts. There you go. Okay. That is already pretty good. Now we can get additionally those. There we go. Press play. Get some energy over here. What's the energy situation? Okay, energy. Look at that. We fixed it. Okay, we fixed that. Oh my god, but just so. Just so. Oh boy. Okay, the next problem is we don't have enough sewage outlet. Yes, sewage treatment is looking pretty bad. I cannot rebuild that yet. I have to wait until they're done with their mission there of looking for survivors. Ready for rebuilding, but I cannot rebuild it yet. Why not? Oh, because I don't have the money! Oh boy. Okay, we have to increase the funding or the budget on the wastewater treatment as well temporarily. Okay, but that means we have to reduce the budget on other stuff and maybe increase the taxes for a little while. So we can farm in the money that we lost otherwise. So let me see. Education well, parks have to be reduced now. I'm sorry, we need the money for that. Education needs to be reduced overnight time to 0. The others... what's our garbage production doing? Not so well because we had incineration plants that are also gone. Oh, God. Oh. Here's the damage report of the meteor strike. Fukui, that's what it's called. We lost 35 citizens. "35 citizens have passed away from that meteor strike, Fukui. We lost 44 buildings, 854 meters roads destroyed, 16 buildings set on fire, and 50 trees, and it set the entire power supply of our city. This meteor strike, I will recall it Fuck-ui. That's what it should be called, not just Fukui. That is a lot, but at least the citizens should be fine mostly. I mean, there's still some wives around. Oh. We are making plus again, 1,000 weekly income. So we are slowly getting there and we can slowly repair as well. But it will take a while. It will take a while. So yeah, and we need to pay those back in time, otherwise we will have a little bit of trouble here. There we go. Okay, we made plus, come on. Rebuild. Okay, let's wait until that one goes into power. and see if that will help the... There we go. The sewage treatment is helpful. We need another one, though. There's one that completely got obliterated. But I cannot afford it. It needs 2,500. There we go. Okay, and no, that's the water pump. There we go. This is the one I need. Okay. That should care for that. Okay, let's build a park here. And that park will be like the... Let's see. The Fukui Disaster Memorial. There we go. Fukui Disaster Memorial. There we go. What's happening with you? What is your problem? Taxes are too high. Okay. Well, we make a lot of money. So that's okay. Also, there's a lot of dead people. Wait a second. Okay, all the taxes are too high. Hang on. Let's go back to 10% everywhere. But why are there so many people dead in the city? There we go. Yeah, now that all dissolves. Okay. Let's see. Why are the... Excuse me. Are you struggling to get the people or something? Let's see. They are not full yet, and they are not full yet either. I guess I just really struggle getting the people for some reason. Weirdly enough. I don't know why suddenly so many people died as well. Maybe the smog from the, Could it be that maybe like the dust or something from the, meteor did play a factor there? Is that a thing? Lots of dead people, they get taxed to death. Apparently, yeah. I would say most likely they committed suicide or something over those high prices. I don't know. Are we having a zombie apocalypse here? What's happening? Oh boy. Everyone's complaining about low land value, but that's because we are in debt. That's the reason why. But also, why that? I don't get it. I don't get it. There's like, the cemeteries have more than enough space right now. Look, they have over 2,000 left in this one, and almost a full 3,000 here. Okay, hang on. Maybe the problem is because our expenditures for... No, they're still all the same. Well, let's temporarily increase that to 100 for healthcare. Maybe that will help getting more trucks out to pick up those people, but... Oh god. So we can pay back the loans as soon as possible. Like this one, we have 50... Yeah, there we go. We can pay that now, and we can pay this one. There we go. Alrighty. That way we are out of the debts. Now we can increase again the spendings. So let me increase the budget of the healthcare temporarily. Let's see, 150%. I hope that will do it. We have some money right now. We can also increase this one back to 75% where it used to be. I mean, people are happy again. The happiness of industry is at 96%! Dude! Alrighty, I have to say, everyone, this was quite a fun venture. Fallout City turned out as a success, to my surprise. I actually didn't expect that. We will have to maybe revisit that at some point. You can let me know if you love this playthrough, if you think it's a fun one to do. Whether you are a fan of City Skylines or just a fan of Fallout, feel free to let me know what you think of it. Maybe there will be another stream then in the future where we work on the city. I had a lot of fun for my part, and I'm actually happy that we were able to come back after this big meteor strike as well. So yeah, with that said, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been amazing. I had a very great time. I didn't expect this to be so grand. We definitely have to visit it at some point, but the more you request it, the more likely it is to come back, of course. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Let me see who's live, who we gonna write today, because we definitely have to send the party over to somebody else. We've been live now for 6 hours. To make a little bit of time from Friday that we missed out. I mean, I already kind of got the time in from Monday and Tuesday, but that's okay. Let's go over to... Let me see who's live. Let's go over to Dahlia. I haven't been able to raid Dahlia in a long time. Dahlia the hologram. There we go. Dahlia's a good friend of ours who also streams on Twitch. Needless to say, but a lot of Fallout and a lot of challenge runs like I like doing. So let's prep a custom raid message here. Vanya raid. The party train arrived. Hang on. The party train arrived. That's the message we'll copy and paste when we go over to Dahlia. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I'll definitely have to download that VOD and make a YouTube video because that one was such a great venture. With that said, y'all, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the support today and also in this whole week. I am flabbergasted by that. Still mind broken. I'll be back again on Monday with some Fallout 76 permadeath, and then next week we also will have my birthday stream, so you better tune in for that one over in Fallout 76. With that said, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the stream, everyone. I really appreciate you. It really was a fun session. And with that said, I'll catch you another time, another day. Peace.